Good evening. Good evening. This is Destiny, and it's a Friday, July the 12th, 2018. And I'm just going to let you all get this breathtaking view of Mother Earth, the nature. It is beautiful. It is raining, and I am in love. I love to hear the sounds of the rain, and I just love looking out into nature and seeing the raindrops falling, and everything is beautiful. But today I'm not gonna put myself out there in front of the camera. I just want you all to get a breathtaking view of Mother Nature sitting from my balcony. This is my favorite place. This is my nature trail. I'm sitting in the front of it because normally a lot of times I will walk out into it, but today it's raining. I'm just getting off of work, and I'm gonna read something that I wrote. And I wrote this about a year ago, and I can tell you exactly when I wrote this. Well, it was sometime in the latter part of 2018. You know, as I began to awaken fully, becoming my fully consciousness self, and things began to do a divine turn, and I began to see things so differently. Like I said, my third eye open, and all the revelation and the knowledge and everything that I've been seeking and searching, it came open to me. Not at the point that I was fully understanding what I was writing, but I wrote it from within my gut intuition, and my soul consciousness was speaking. And this is what I wrote on paper, and I want to share this. Now today, I am in a totally, absolutely different place. I am my greater divine version. I am fully awakened. I'm understanding my purpose, my divine calling. I'm understanding why I'm here on this earth. Now I'm understanding it. Now I can take this, what I have written several months ago, and now I can get a better revelation. But I'm going to read this. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here and just read. So enjoy. This is an article that was written by me. This is Destiny, and here I am on a Friday evening, sitting out here with nature. So, the title of the article is called, Your God is in Your Faith. That might get a lot of people's attention. That title is, all right, okay. But I wrote it. At the time, I was like, that was what I was feeling from within my gut intuition. Not quite yet understanding it all, but I did have some viewpoints that I could resonate with that topic. But today, I'm understanding it more fully. I am walking in it, owning it, and now I understand it. So, the title, Your God is in Your Faith. What do I mean when I say your God is in your faith? Many people worship a god or gods and have made their god or gods their superior, higher being. Yet, many people don't know who God is, nor do they know who they truly are worshiping. Many people have given their God a sacred name where they will not allow any other name to be placed above their God's name. Islam called their God Allah. Christianity called their God God. Hindu called their God Brahma. Judaism and Hebrews they worship Yahweh, and Buddhists, they worship Buddha. And this list is endless. Lots and lots and many gods. So when you start talking about gods, my question is always this now. What God are you worshiping? What God are you worshiping? Because there's a lot of different gods. So, as I said, the list is endless. And every day, someone or some religion is creating a God of their own higher power, or a God for their higher power. I express that you are what you worship, and I believe that. And I believe that you are what you think, and you are what you believe. As a man thinketh in his heart, so he does become. I say that my God's name is faith. Not saying that faith is above God, but faith was the substance that God used to create man. Faith came through God, came from God, and it must return to God to activate your desire of the things that you want in your life. My God is my faith. How you experience life, how you feel or see or receive from your God is through the amount of faith that you put forth into the universe. It's what you speak out of your mouth, the words that you send forth. Your words becomes your reality. It creates whatever you say. Whatever you believe to be your God, you speak it out, that becomes what your God is. Whatever you worship more than anything in your entire life, what more you give respect and homage and reverence to, that becomes your God. Although the Creator rules the universe, He made man into His image, and however, God made man to have a free will. Man was given the choice to think independently, outside of himself. And the Bible says this, I'll repeat it again. As a man thinks in his heart, so he becomes. A man's thought can be an equal or an unequal chain, or a magnet that pulls between his faith and his belief. Faith cuts asunder the mind. It cuts asunder the soul and the body. Faith goes beyond believing, and it goes into the realm of seeing. If I can see it, then I can touch it. And once I touch it, then I can hold it in my hand. Faith is the substance of that which we hope for, which takes us beyond our belief and into the realm of seeing. Now we are touching it, and we are actually holding the things that we desire and the things that we saw beforehand. That was once afar off. But our faith, by us believing, by us speaking it, by us declaring those things, it brought those things into existence, into our eyesight, where now we are seeing it, and it has become a reality. Our reality is produced through our faith. For we experienced what we wanted before seeing it. And once we saw it, we caught hold to it and we held on to it, making it our reality in our life and our completeness. My faith is not in any higher power, but in the words of the Creator that my conscious being solely agrees with. Through my faith, I see the divine Creator as the light that transcends through my mind and releases my energy into the universe to create my world. My world are the things in which the divine creator of the universe had predestined for me to walk in before I was ever a thought in my parents' mind. Believing that I could exist was not what identified my existence of being. Belief only became the process in my reality of becoming a living creature. But faith produced the final work of my being. That was mine becoming my greater and higher version, my greater and better self. Belief or believing may give us access to stand before the door, but it is faith that opens that door for us to enter into, to attain the blessings and the promises from whom you believe in as your God. Faith goes beyond believing. For unwavering faith, it touches the positive energies of life, which creates undeniable substance. Substance are the things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Faith is the very beginning of everything that creates matter. Matter is a form of uniting a purpose to bring something out of darkness and into light, that creates something tangible, that creates things in our life with purpose. Matter is a physical substance in general, as distinct from mind and spirit. In physics, that which occupies space and possesses rest mass, especially as distinct from energy. Everything is energy source. We are energy. The human consciousness is simply a state of matter. Consciousness, or call it the soul, is what makes humans human, becoming super beings. But man is also made up of interior aspects, which are intangible. This includes the soul, the spirit, our intellect, our will, our emotions, our consciousness, our spiritual nature of being, and the list goes on and so forth. Okay? These interior characteristics are what creates matter. And matter is the substance of creating things to take form, to become, and to happen in the spiritual realm of faith. Then that's what we call faith. It becomes tangible. Faith is the act whereby a person lays hold of their God resources, becomes in sync with what has been prescribed by putting aside all self-interest, putting aside all self-reliance, and completely trusting beyond what is seen. Faith is the assurance that the things revealed and the promise in the word of their God are true, even though unseen, and it gives the believer a conviction that what he expects in faith will come to pass. Faith is the believer conviction of whatever that he expects. It becomes a reality. It becomes their God. Faith is the tangible essence of what is hoped for. So tangible that faith itself is the evidence and the reality of those things that are not yet visible. In other words, faith becomes so tangible that you can now possess it. It becomes a reality in the spiritual realm, which links us with our personal gods and make our God, in which we believe in, so tangible that it becomes a tangible reality to the sense perceptions of a person. All of these realities and positive energies are activated in your life that was produced from the product that we call faith. That is why I say that your God is in your faith. Your God is your faith. Your God is whatever that you believe. Your God is whatever that you give energy to, that whatever you speak, it becomes your God. Your God is whatever that you give every part of your aspect, your being. You are totally full of attention. That becomes your God. That becomes your power. That becomes whatever that you're created to be your higher and greater power. So, whatever you believe in, once it is spoken out of your mouth, it becomes your reality. It becomes your God. It becomes your life. It becomes whatever that you believe. Not your God so much as a God that you have to bow down and worship to. It becomes your reality. Not your God. And never a God. But it's the faith that you created with your reality, or whatever you thought, whatever you saw, whatever you touched. It became substance, and that substance became matter, and that matter created your reality from the words that you spoke, because it was what you believed out of your heart, that it created faith. So faith is actually your God. From my standpoint and from my gut intuition thinking, that's what has been revealed to me. I hope you enjoy that. And on a further note, see you in the next video. Think on it, and think on it. Meditate on these thoughts. I will see you in the next video. This is Destiny again. Thank you for sharing this with me. And for the next time, I'll say namaste. Have a fantastic and wonderful Friday afternoon.